joyful noise. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, joyful noise.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Tots at Home. Hi, Jimmy. Are you okay, Jimmy?
Oh, Jan, I really don't feel good.
Oh no, Jimmy. What's wrong?
I just don't feel well.
Oh
I
no.
have a really runny nose.
Oh no. Do you think you've maybe got a bad cold? Jimmy, if only the girls were here with their doctor kits, they would be able to help you.
You think so?
I think they'd be able to sort you out. But you know what, Jimmy? Today's story is actually about two people who were sick. In fact,
Really?
these two people were very, very sick, boys and girls.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Are they okay?
Well, Jimmy, I don't want to spoil it for you, okay? So, Jimmy, why don't you go and have a little lie down? You can take the blanket.
Oh, I'd love to.
And here's a little hot water bottle to make you feel better. Why don't you go and have a little lie down and watch the story, and you'll find out what happened to the two people.
Oh, thank you, Jan.
Boys and girls, welcome to my story corner. This is where we love to have stories in our house. And this morning's story is from the Bible, as always. And it's a story that you maybe haven't heard before, which is why I love it this morning. So Jesus was in a boat with his disciples, and they were arriving at shore. And as they were arriving at shore, they saw that there was lots and lots of people gathering to meet them. In fact, a large crowd had gathered because they all wanted to meet Jesus so much. So a large crowd was gathering around Jesus, and they were pushing and shoving to try and get close to Jesus. But in today's story, boys and girls, there are two people that desperately, more than anybody else, wanted to meet Jesus. And that's who we're going to find out about this morning. I wonder who they could be. So boys and girls, the first person is Jairus. I wonder who Jairus is. Well, he is actually a synagogue ruler, a very important person. Jairus, he had a little girl, and his little girl, well, she couldn't get out of bed. She was very ill. In fact, she couldn't get out of bed for a very long time. Nobody could make her better, not even the best doctors. Jairus was her father, and he loved her so much. One day, Jairus was sitting by her bed, wishing that he had a plan, when suddenly he had an idea. He jumped up, kissed his daughter, ran down the stairs and out into the street, running to find Jesus. Jairus came and he fell at Jesus' feet, pleading with him to come and heal his daughter. Jesus said to Jairus that it was going to be okay. Now, boys and girls, back in those days, there wasn't cars, no, or ambulances, or even taxis to take them there quickly. No, they had to walk there, and they were going to have to walk there very fast if they wanted to get there in time. But boys and girls, Jesus was not in a hurry. No, he wasn't. But as they were on their way, a second person in our story showed up. And this person was a very sick lady. She believed that if she just touched Jesus, or even just touched his clothes, that Jesus would make him better. She believed that Jesus had so much power that all she had to do was touch his clothes and she would be better. But the crowd was just so big, and they were pushing up against Jesus. Boys and girls, there was definitely no social distancing in this story. But you know what, boys and girls? The lady was able to squeeze through the crowd, and she reached out and she touched the edge of Jesus' cloak. Jesus stopped. Oh no. I'm sure Jairus was just wanting Jesus to get on his way to his daughter quickly. But Jesus wasn't in a hurry. No, he wasn't. He loved this old lady and he wanted to help her too. So he stopped and he talked to her. Jesus told the sick lady that her faith had healed her. But just then, boys and girls, just as the old lady was healed, some people from the house of Jairus arrived, and they said to Jesus, and they said to Jairus, "Your daughter has died." Oh no!
They were too late. They were too late to save his daughter. Or were they? Jesus told Jairus, "Do not fear, just believe." When they arrived at the house, everyone was crying. But Jesus said,
"My child, get up."
And guess what? The girl opened her eyes, she sat up in bed, and they brought her something to eat.
Whoa, boys and girls, can you believe it? Jesus didn't just heal one person that day, he healed 2 people. He cared for that little girl and the sick lady, and he helped them both. Their faith made them well. But boys and girls, how was Jesus able to do this? Well, Jesus was able to heal those people because Jesus is God. And because Jesus is God, Jesus can do anything. He can turn water into wine. He can stop a storm, just like we heard about last week. And he can even heal people too. But more than that, this amazing God, he wants to know us and he wants to be our friend. And boys and girls, I hope that you will make the decision today that you want to be God's friend too, and that you want to love and follow him too. Boys and girls, do you believe that Jesus can do anything? Do you believe that Jesus wants to be your friend? Do you believe that Jesus loves you? As a team at Joyful Noise, we hope and pray that you will believe these things and that you will come to know Jesus as your best friend.
Wow, they were both really sick and Jesus made them better?
That's right, Jimmy. They were really sick and Jesus made them better. You know what? Jesus can do anything because as we heard in the story, Jesus is God, Jesus loved them, and Jesus can do anything. But Jimmy, shall we sing a song?
Oh yeah, please.
And boys and girls, after our song, Anna and Patrick are going to show us today's craft.
I'm gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna sing my praise to heaven. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna sing my praise to heaven. I will run this race and I will never stop. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you've got such a lot, when you've got not a lot, what? Be happy. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna send my praise to heaven. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna send my praise to heaven. I will run this race and I will never stop. I follow Jesus till the day I drop. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you've got such a lot, when you got not a lot, what? Be happy. such a lot when you got not a lot. What? Be happy.
Hello, joyful noise. This is how you do the craft.
Hi everybody, this is what you need. You need the printout, you need some scissors, you need some markers or crayons, and you need a little split pin. You follow along.
That wasn't too hard.
Hi Joyful Noise! This week I'm doing the memory verse and it's the same one as we did last week, found in Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, and it goes like this. Be strong and brave. That's God, will be with you everywhere you go. I'm going to say the verse again, but this time I'm going to leave some silence, and that's so all you guys can repeat it back after me. So it's found in Joshua chapter 1 verse 9. Be strong and brave. That's God, will be with you everywhere you go. Well done everyone, that was brilliant. And we know from that verse that God's going to be with us everywhere we go and we never need to be afraid.
Spiritual exercise.
Boys and girls and George, it has now come time for our very last spiritual exercise on video for a little while.
What? How come?
How come? Well, next week, boys and girls, we are meeting in person, as I've already said. We're meeting in person at church, both for the toddlers and for the kids. We're meeting next weekend. So there'll be no video next weekend. And then after that, George, we are starting a little Christmas series.
Oh, Christmas!
I know.
Oh, I can't wait to put up the tree.
Yeah, we'll put it up soon.
And mince pies.
Oh, mince
And
pies.
cookies.
And cookies.
The turkey.
The turkey.
Oh, I love turkey.
Oh, my favourite's the roast potatoes.
Oh, yeah, oh, I'm so hungry now.
I wonder, boys and girls, do any of you have your Christmas decorations up yet? You'll have to let me know if you do. But today, George, we are thinking in our spiritual exercise, we're thinking about prayer again. And we're particularly thinking about praying for others and praying for our missionaries, George.
Mission what?
A missionary. So a missionary is someone who tells people about God.
Oh.
And we have a special guest this morning. We have Maria, all the way from Spain, and her mum, and they're going to share a little bit about what they are up to in Spain and a few ways that we could be praying for them too.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
That is.
Hola, we're the Gilkinson family. I'm Samantha, this is Luca, there's Maria and David. We live in Salou, Spain, where we work with the local church here and help the young people get to know Jesus better.
Soy Maria. Tengo 4 años. I'm a missionary. I tell people about Jesus.
Maria, what's it been like starting your new school in Spain?
Good.
What is your favourite thing about your new school?
The swing rope and the sandpit.
And have you made any friends yet? Yes. And what are their names?
Jessie, Jana, and Sophia, and Kyra.
Brilliant. And your new church is called Salou Evangelical. Have you made any friends there?
Yes.
Yes. And are there any hard bits about living in Spain?
Missing my nan and granda.
Yeah.
So let's go. I'm gonna walk.
This is Iglesia Protestante de Salou.
This is my baby brother Luca. He's one. He's just playing with his car. And it's just falling off. Muchas gracias. Thank you for playing with us.
Adios.
Adios. Hasta luego.
Adios.
Wow, that's been a jam-packed morning.
It has been a really busy morning, hasn't it? Are you feeling a little bit better, Jimmy?
Well, we got
Aw.
this here's nice and cozy.
Oh, that's good, Jimmy. But boys and girls, I hope that you will remember to pray for Maria and her family over the week, and pray for them as they continue to serve God out in Spain. And also remember to keep praying for all our other missionaries who are serving all around the world. And boys and girls, don't forget that next week we don't have a video, because next week is Joyful Noise in person at the church on Saturday morning. Registration is going to be open in the next day or two, so keep an eye out on your emails for that. And boys and girls, we can't wait to see you next Saturday in person. See you guys then. Bye.